There we go.
Okay. Today is February 19th, 2024. This is a MicroProfile marketing call. This is the last one in February. We have Ryan, Emerson, and myself as the stewards for this month. Next month, I don't see Emerson, but he will be leading the calls on as a standalone, clearly with the support of Ryan, who is going to help with the scheduling of the yearly MicroProfile minutes. Yeah, the minutes. Yes, I know that's the task we have to do every year. We will start with budget. 2 weeks ago, while working on the minutes and doing some things with the budget and the level of seeing how much we have to spend for the next activities, I noticed that there is a budget discrepancy where 1,500 is missing on the. It seems to be missing from what is currently listed as membership fees. Ryan, can you open, please, the website working group? That is where you can go and check for budget information. We go down, and it says program budget. There it is.
Does this take into account the Garden State?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Ryan, please open 2024 forecast spreadsheet. So here we have 13 members. Clearly, the committee representative is 0. And then that leaves 12 paying members. Ryan, can you put to the right so we can see all the members and their levels? No, to the right. Just so we can list.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Yeah. Totally patient. I understand you can make it smaller. There we go. There it goes. So we have all the members listed. So that brings up to 71,000, not 69. Can you go, Ryan, to the tab that says total budget? And thank you for sharing the minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and changed. Thank you. And changed, based on what we see, changed the percentages, right? We pay 5 fees to the Eclipse Foundation. So,
Amelia, before you go further, because the Garden State already left, so but we counted their kind of the 1,500. So does that mean that we no longer have 71K? We have 69,500, right?
Oh, okay. So when did Garden State left?
Beginning of this year.
Oh, really? How did we miss it? It didn't land into
No, they yeah. I mean, I don't want to, because we're recording and I don't get into into too much here, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're still active and participating, but it's just a funding issue is all.
Oh, okay. So
did I remove them from the website?
Yes.
Yeah, we should. That's a good point.
Exactly.
And so the newest T-shirts too for 2024.
Yes, it needs to be. Everything needs to be updated. We if they said that in the community call, then we missed it, because if you don't attend, it should have been a written message to the working group. But anyway, so then if that is,
I thought I posted it somewhere. I thought I posted it in the live hangout meeting minutes, because Sharon informed me like officially via this. I think it was the steering committee or something, or Slack to remind me to announce it, and I thought I did during the last live hangout. I'm not sure you were there, but I thought it was in the meeting minutes.
No, it didn't come to the regular channels. So what I'm going to do is, if that's the case and they knew about it back in December, then the budget is correct, because it does match the 1,500. It's just that I didn't know. And then when I work the budget that we usually always do before spending any money, it just didn't match. So what we're going to do is I am going to create the tickets, and Ryan, every work that you have done for the T-shirts, and we will do.
I'll create the tickets. Okay. I already wrote it down. Yeah.
Okay, because it's one ticket to be updating the website, updating the T-shirts, and everything. Thank you so much. This is great. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, remove them, and then move forward. and everything is okay. This is great. Thank you, John and Emily, for the updates.
Yeah, and I know that we covered it in one of the live hangouts, but it's not in the meeting minutes. I just checked. So
There you go. I do check the minutes, but it's
okay.
one of those things we need to be comfortable about. Members joining and leaving. I know we want to provide privacy, but we are an open source, and it's totally comfortable to say we don't have the budget. It's totally fine. There shouldn't be anything awkward. Like
no, it just didn't get noted in the meeting minutes. That was the bug. So
it's all fixed.
But it was announced, yeah.
Yeah. That's where I heard. Yeah, it was. Michael was there, just explained as well the why.
All right, so that is okay. So then what we're going to do is, Brian will do that. Please write in the minutes. I can write in the minutes actually that you will create the tickets. A little bit later.
I already created them. So
okay, can you add the tickets? Can you add that ticket to the minutes and say the reasoning why it exists? I will close that ticket.
Sure.
Okay, this is good. Thanks so much, Emily and John, looping us in.
Problem.
Ryan, can we go back to the agenda, please?
Yes, we can.
Lian, it's really good to have you here. Welcome back.
Hi.
Yes. Okay, so yearly program plan, marketing key issues. John, do you want to do anything on this, or we should be adding? Do you want to talk a little bit about this, or do you want?
Well, just a little bit, just because we're trying to get ahead of things this year, especially when it comes to tracking progress to the program plan. So I think we should probably pick a few of the items that we want to get an early start on and just make sure we track those.
Okay. John, is it possible for you to add the marketing tickets there in the working group repo here under year program plan? Those tickets should be always a part of the agenda.
Well, they are. It's just a link. I thought I added the link to the list of all the.
Yeah, but my point is that when we go to the repo, there are many tickets, so it's difficult to find what belongs to marketing.
No, the GitHub issues. If you click on it, I thought it linked. I thought it already. It's a search to just the 2024 marketing issues.
Oh, okay, so let me see, Ryan. Is it possible for you to do GitHub issues on the yearly program plan and just link that and see what it brings us?
Excuse me?
Can you click GitHub issues on the yearly program plan?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see what it brings us. Oh, this is great. Yes, it's organized. Thank you, John.
Yeah, no problem.
So we have 11 open. Oh, Ryan, please don't close it.
Well, he's still finishing off the notes for the last item, so.
I know. Like, okay, so we
have it open in two browsers and on screens.
I am using two screens as well, so it's a little bit confusing. Okay, so we have 11 tickets in the yearly program plan for 2024. We have a few that repeat and they have ownership. John, you know what we need to do? I recommend that we assign a few stewards for each of the tickets, right? So that there is an update like we have done, in the past. So we have only 5 people on this call, so we will not do it right now. But I believe it's important for us to talk about this tomorrow, to present all the tickets for the program plan and said we need, my feedback is we can say all the tickets need a few volunteers and we just assign it. And tomorrow we should be using, my recommendation is to use 20 minutes and do this. It's one of the schools that have the most microprofilers, and ownership is necessary for us to be much more, decisive.
Well, I think the marketing one should be covered here. I think
Yeah,
the only
no,
marketing one that we
yes.
should cover in the live hangout is probably we need more participation in the marketing call.
Yes, we always say that. So if we are going to say this, we can do Jakarta e-marketing, either Ed or Emily, because they have membership. Well, they are participating in the marketing in it's steering call in the Jakarta side. But Ed is not here. It's a holiday. Maybe Oracle gave the holidays. So
I think presenting that list tomorrow in the call might be useful, because maybe people can not attend the meetings here, but may be interested to pick up some of the tasks.
That's my feedback.
Well, there's probably, sorry to interrupt, but there's probably 50 overall tickets across all of, the technical goals, the strategic goals, and et cetera, right? So, I mean, since this meeting has a specific, since marketing has a specific marketing call, I'd prefer we cover those here so we could spend time in the live hangout on the other, 40 issues we probably have. But I think the one, we'll definitely call it out, right? That we need more help in marketing, but we need to increase marketing participation, right? I think that one's valid to have in the live hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think based on what John said, and for the ones we can basically claim the ownership. Yeah, I'm happy to do the Jakarta eco marketing. And for the ones we need to look for owner, so we can say okay, help needed or something like that. And this is across the board. Basically, we say okay, these ones we really need a volunteer.
All right, so I'm assigning you to the Jakarta EE one. I don't want to sign Ed without him being here. So
no,
yeah,
219.
no.
Let's do this. 219, Emily, you're amazing. Let's do this. 219. Let's do 213, Ryan.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure Rather is quite. Hopefully, he's happy also getting involved. But anyway, I can own that and pull in. I think relevant people.
So we will do 219. What is it? 213. That we can sign that to Ryan because we use Hootsuite and
yeah, I just did.
Yeah, perfect. Ryan, let's go back to the minutes. We will do. I will on. Let me see which one. Oh no, not the minutes. Sorry about that. Today, I was going to assign myself to some tickets as well. We will do. I will like to 217 implementations. Highlight implementations and.
I'll assign you to that one. Boom, you're assigned.
Yes. Majid, you're here. Do you want to be assigned to anything in particular that you see in the minutes in the plan?
Hello, Emily.
Oh, okay, totally.
And it's not always, by the way, it's not always doing all the work. Sometimes it is, right? You should be doing some of the work, but it really is kind of leading the issue and just making sure it moves forward.
Reza is not here, but I think he might be interested in 215, the tutorial, since he led that vote. But
yeah, I don't want to sign that to him.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
So let's stop there. We will show them tomorrow. Just say we can just be brief about it, John, maybe 10 minutes and say, these are the tickets. We need volunteers to lead the work, to provide feedback on these calls and things like that, like we have done in the past. All right.
So I signed myself to grow marketing team participation.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and corral people. There was one more.
When I see referral programs, I don't remember what that was about.
Yeah, maybe influencer marketing.
Social media forum.
Yeah. So John, Let's do influencer marketing. I think that is a good one that we did last year as well.
So I have no problem trying to lead that one.
Mm-hmm.
We should identify who we think the influencers are.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can, again, I'm not saying we have to do it right now, but in this call, in one of the meetings, we should identify who we think the influencers are. And if I recall correctly, it's a combination of getting them to create content, even if it's blogs or whatever, and then also highlight them.
Correct. And
Right,
usually
okay.
you and I were on that, and I would like also to once again to help with that one. So we can both John be on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
211.
All right.
Let's stop here. Ryan, can you please go back to the minutes? And Jan, you said that you had two agenda minutes. Can you add them to the agenda in the respective categories, please? The agenda,
I try to.
The agenda is public and you have access. And so please add them there directly. We are now going to releases. Any update with MP7? That is relevant to this to the work that this group needs to do? No.
Emily? Yeah, she might had to step away.
Oh, yeah, I think it's there is not much information to start at this moment. We have to prepare plan review first.
Okay, thank you, Emily. We have Tarun. I see Tarun here. So can we go to the tutorial, please? Go in the minutes, maybe to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because he's super late and I just saw him join. So there you go, documentation. Tarun, welcome back to MicroProfile Marketing.
Yes. So yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to take the board and tell us what's going on? I will go into mute and you can on the next few minutes.
Sure. Right. So I have been working on the tutorial and made good progress and have finished multiple chapters and right now working on building the code examples. So yes, so if you come down, I have yes, further. Last time I updated my plan. So yes, this above, just slightly above. So yes, I'm working on this Git repository. And here I have a generated project also. So I'm I'm looking forward to kind of give a demo of milestone 2. So probably yes, I would need some so I would need a forum where I can kind of demonstrate. So I believe the next week's dev call, MP dev call, that is something where I can kind of give the demo of the milestones.
Okay. Do you wanna go ahead? Hold for me a second, Emily. Hold for me a second. Tarun, is it easy for you to share the screen, whatever you want to show us really quickly? You shouldn't do this. Ryan, can you please stop sharing? Let's allow Tarun to share.
Sure. I'll do it quickly. Just give me one.
Yes. And Emily, what do you wanted to say?
Yes.
I said, yeah, just tell me how much time you need for the technical call. We'll reserve time for you to demo it.
Sure. So yeah, just a minute. I'll update that. Yes.
Well, Tarun is trying to do the setup. So John, do you think this should be in the technical call live hangout?
I mean, to me, it sounds more like a live hangout. I know we want to get into the technical validity of certain things in the technical call, but the reason I'm raising my hand is I just want to make sure that, Tarun, that we're not overdoing it for you because of the time difference, right? So if you want to, you could always record,
Yes,
you know, a YouTube video and we could do
yes,
everything asynchronously. That was weird seeing Ryan walk up to the screen, man. So with the blurred background. Anyway, yeah, you know, don't feel like you have to join all these calls given the time difference. Feel free to record, and we can always comment, you know, whether it's a public or unlisted YouTube video or wherever you want to put it. And we'll be happy to do things asynchronously.
sure, sure. Right. So
It's
just
your call, but yeah.
yes, yes. So yeah, because given the number of chapters, definitely if I have to demo each and everything, that would be too much, take multiple hours. But yes, what I can do is I can start posting the YouTube videos of the code examples and tutorials, or yeah, any video, yes, in video, and definitely the content will be there. But yes, examples, how the working examples have to be executed, probably that could be in the video format. So in that case, no, probably I would need maybe just no, a quick walkthrough, uh, 15 minutes for the demo of the milestones.
For the community call, Tarun, or for the technical? Which one?
I think he's
So the
asking us for
time,
that.
For technical call, but yes, for the marketing inputs, probably a very brief 10 minutes call in this, where kind of, I go through overall the formatting, layout, and messaging part can be discussed in marketing, or maybe this could be done offline also. And yes, in the development call, probably I would say, uh, so yes, 15 minutes time probably I will be for
so
milestone, which is half of the stuff, and then probably another one which we do somewhere towards the end of this month.
it's actually the other thing what I'm thinking. If you do not want to discuss the technical in more details, if you just like basically pretty much broadcast, if it's 15 minutes, I do think probably live out is a better avenue. So because there's more people and also it's more for awareness. If you need seek any technical basically detailed conversation and etc., and then you can come to the technical call as well. So it's your call. You can either go to tomorrow's call or you go to next Tuesday's call.
But we need to know ahead of in advance.
Yeah.
So Tarun,
Yes.
do you want to get the 15-20 minutes for tomorrow's community call? Are you prepared for that? Or do you prefer to do so next Tuesday on the technical? That will be the following week. Which one is it?
So next Tuesday would be better for me.
Okay.
Yes. And the way I would like to do this is, it is going kind of an informative call. Maybe I'm just talking about the tutorial, or talking more of the content, and it could be information about the MicroProfile API. I'll go through it like I'm presenting about MicroProfile API, and probably yes, this will give a better understanding of the content, and people can kind of get inputs and feedback on this. So
All right.
yes.
So Emily, next Tuesday, 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to schedule you for next Tuesday. I do not know the date, but let's write it. Tarun, we will write it in the minutes, in these call minutes.
Yes.
And is there anything else you would like to share?
Right. So no, the progress was definitely the content progress is going on. And at the same time, I have also set up a automated build. And now this is using ASCII Doctor. I'm generating the content, as in when I'm finalizing the content, I am able to place it in a public website, again hosted in GitHub pages. And this is the standard format, which is from based on the ASCII doctor. And I got the content here well formatted. So probably something this I'm sharing. But yes, finally the Antora stuff, I hope to kind of get it done and show it in next Tuesday. But right now I'm focusing mostly on content part and formatting part and putting it together as a web page in Andorra. That format I will do yes in next couple of next this week. This week is what, yeah. But yes, this is somehow no, I was able to get this content.
Mm-hmm. Can you go up a moment, David? Here, no, lower.
Yes.
When we have the implementations.
Yes, here.
Okay, so we have 7. Okay.
Yes. Right. So again, now the tutorial is focused on MicroProfile 6.1. So here I see very less options in 6.1 because most of the implementations are up to 3 or 5 version. So I see that open liberty is something which is most of the tutorial content will be targeting towards.
Yeah, that is what I was going to say. Where the examples, like we do, it's complicated. One of the things with this tutorial is that the release is not yet complete. Well, we're doing MP6, right? Point 1. And the point is that
Yes.
some implementations have not yet reached the release.
Yes.
So the tutorial is absolutely not neutral, because if we, the one of the acquired implementations has been MP5, so release 5, but since then we had some issues with voting and what is requirements for it. What we need to do is that thankfully this can be updated after you complete it, so that we can make sure that it provides the neutrality it lacks with current release. This is something that we have been talking about, but this tutorial will show the total lack of acquisition by implementers of the technology, right? It's a really, really ruthless statement. And it's nice that, this is why it's nice to have you here, Tarun, so that you can ask questions like, why don't I have more beef to work on, right? You haven't done so, but I am doing it for you, just because it's honest. And, these are the kind of questions that you can ask openly to us, right? Always. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Right. So, so yes, these are the questions. No, I'll be also asking on the forum. I have got for many questions answer from John, and he has, for example, here he gave the input that yes, Comblu's this one is for 3.1 only, and we can kind of remove it, or just to avoid that, okay, people don't try it out and figure out later that this is not working with some of the examples. So yes, I will initiate discussions around these specific points, but mostly what I'm presently planning to do is giving, see here, 2 challenges. So I attended last week the MP starter call also, because another challenge which I was facing was the starter project, or the micro profile starter project also is not updated to 6.1. But yes, all that steps which I'm kind of right now creating is based on manual or Maven related project. Yes, but yes.
John, sorry about Tarun. John, you have the hands up.
Yeah, so I did recommend that we remove community, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, community.
Yeah, no, Cumulizi, I think. That because they haven't really been keeping current, right? You know, other implementations, right? Sometimes we'll skip a version, or whatever, but I don't think they've, at least according to their website, they haven't been keeping current and they haven't been attending any meetings, so we don't know. Right. So my recommendation was to remove that one. The other ones I think we can keep.
Yeah.
So that was point number one. A quick point number two, can you list somewhere, maybe in the meeting minutes, which chapters you've finished? So I know which ones to go review.
Right. Sure. So I'm in the process of committing all my chapters. So I'll do that my time early morning tomorrow. In the ticket, I will update the status somewhere around tomorrow morning of the chapters which are completed and ready for review.
Oh, that's great. I will also try to spend some time this week to review it.
Mhm.
It would be
Yes.
great if basically you share when do you want to review by, and then we're all
Yes.
busy
For
and trying
you,
to, yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So
The,
tomorrow morning, before tomorrow morning, I will update that in this ticket itself, which is 847 ticket.
okay, great.
So
So the
my-
other thing is, oh, sorry.
Emily.
So the other thing is hopefully we will have a MicroProfile dash tutorial created very soon. Hopefully tomorrow we can get the repo in as well, so that in this case you can start
Okay.
to do the migrate. Yeah.
Okay, that is great to know. Yes,
Mhm.
perfect.
So, and Tarun, thank you so
I
much.
apologize for interrupting. Emily, I did +1 the request. Because they needed another project lead to +1 it. So that should be created. I am still a little bit, I still don't quite understand how we can move the code over and make changes to it without being a committer. What was our solution to that?
You can Tarun can basically do a PR.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, and then
okay.
we have to review it. So this will give us basically to do. We have to do it.
Which I'm okay. Yeah, which I'm perfectly okay with because we're
Yeah.
kind of on the hook for reviewing anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I've been trying to keep current. And I apologize while I was looking to log in so I could +1. I missed the solution for listing which ones you've completed. It sounds like there was a discussion there. What was the outcome for you said you were gonna list somewhere the chapters you've completed so far so we know which ones to review?
Yes, in the ticket 847, the MicroProfile marketing issue 847, where I've put the plan. I'll update tomorrow. The chapters are completed, ready for review. So I
All
will
right,
add
thank
a
you.
column and I'll list in that comments what chapters are ready for review. So that
Tarun,
tomorrow time
yeah.
you will get that. Yes.
Tarun, you're doing so fantastic working with us, attending these calls. Thank you so much for bringing, you know, your writing skills and willing to own this task in the open source side of things. You're not in a vacuum, so we really appreciate you. John, is it possible you write in the tickets that cumulative should be removed because we haven't seen it since the first implementation, something like this? So that
Well, I already added it as a ticket to the
Yes.
tutorial itself.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them, those tickets. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
That said, Tarun, anything else? I know you have to go and rest.
Yes. So yes, no, mostly my focus was just to kind of finalize the sample project. And I see that best example is coming with a sample project, which is an online e-commerce store. And because that showcases most of the features of cloud native application development. And yes, definitely next couple of weeks will be very crucial because here I will be working with you more closely and taking feedbacks and inputs. So looking forward for that. But yes, until now, mostly was preparing the setup for myself, and now I will be sharing most of my content and getting it reviews and incorporating all the feedbacks.
All right. And, oh, sorry, my alarm. One question for you. Has it been difficult to embark on this task? I know you started the research in November. How is it in 1 minute before you go? Like working with us, you know, finding the research, finding information. Is it difficult?
No, yeah, it was not difficult. I'm enjoying it, and definitely I'm finding everyone very cooperative, and meetings were also very accommodative.
Thank you for the feedback.
Overall, yes, overall, very good experience. Now it's my turn to kind of give back to the community and come up with a fantastic tutorial with all the feedback so that it really adds value.
Tarun, is it possible? I will put you on a spot here and you can say no. Is it possible for you to write, to create a new ticket in the social side and say, you know, something I'm creating the tutorial for MicroProfile at this time. And, you know, just provide a feedback so that we can highlight you over social media for MicroProfile. This is so that we can highlight the repo. If you write something, we'll review it. We can review it. And then we will use the social media to add every 2 weeks to highlight your work. Right?
Okay.
So,
sure.
Create that tomorrow if you can. We will review it, and then every 2 weeks that will go off. And I think it will be great. You deserve the highlights. We talk about highlighting those doors, and you are one of those.
Sure.
Cool. All right.
And it should be for the LinkedIn. So
yeah, whichever social media you choose, we will highlight you on that one. And you know, just create some draft, something that will go into Twitter. We use Hootsuite, but Twitter. And I will review before it goes live, and Ryan and I will do, you know, everyone else can review it as well, but we will add the repo where you are working on, and also your social media.
Okay, sure.
All right.
And how should I share it for review?
Create a Git ticket.
Okay, Git ticket. Okay, in the MicroProfile marketing.
Correct. Remember, I created your ticket.
Yes, yes.
You know, but you have created that ticket. Now you know, right?
Correct. Sure.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's go back to the minutes, and Tarun, you can leave. Have a fantastic rest.
Sure, definitely. Great.
Ryan, thanks so much for sharing the minutes. We go back to the minutes. Tarun is so patient with us, and the level of super late nights. It's going to be a vampire at the end of the tutorial.
Yeah, thanks, Tarun.
Sure.
Okay, we can go. We were in. Now we need to go up once again. Emerson is not here. So down. Let's see. We will need to update the t-shirt. That is work to be done. Emerson is not here, so let's go to social media. Emerson is not here, but show us in social media, Ryan. Show us the document, the design you created. Not here. Let's skip that. Social media. Show us the 870. So we have 3. Ryan, do you want to go in here?
Sure. There's 3 options. Thanks, Emily, for letting me use your face. I already had it. I already had it from other things we used, so it was easy. 2 options. This one is quite a lot of white space and using the part of the logo to make the shapes. As you can see here, pretty clean using well, we can take any element we like and kind of apply it to each one, but this would be for a conference session, so bigger person doing the session, bigger image than before. This is also a conference session, but using just circles. Quite similar. I prefer this one, number one personally, and then there's a darker version of it if we prefer darker. Obviously, a lot of details will change depending on what the topic is, but you get the base idea of how they're kind of gonna look.
Ryan, thank you for sending it to the marketing forum.
Yep.
One of the things that I saw with all of them look awesome. My feedback was that in 2023 we use a lot of light, so it's too similar to what we currently have. So I went with the third one.
I mean, our website's light. That's why it's the branding more. That's why it's light.
So
Yeah, I also prefer the first one. I like the first one better because it's a good contrast. It's really nice.
Yeah, nice contrast, but the date is missing or not highlighted at all.
Oh, it's just
No,
it's such a place.
To be added.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be added differently. Do you see what I mean?
Well, we can combine elements, so we can use the dates that say on number 2 and figure a way how to apply it to number 1 if we like the number 1's base, foundation. But in previous times, yeah, date and time, we probably turn it yellow or gold, and it would just be written underneath here. Or we could use this element on the second one and figure a way how to apply it to the design. But then, you're making probably going to make the speaker smaller. But
No.
like I said, there's maybe like 5 or 6 different types of layouts depending on the topic. So this is more like a foundation direction and then decide what details we like more.
So,
Maybe the date could fit in that lower dark part.
Yeah, it could.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah, that's super cool idea.
Awesome.
Might
Ryan,
just need to move it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Ryan, create a fourth one with planned integration of Monday 22nd down
I
there.
rather not. I say we pick one, and then I will make sure that I do this styling of date that applies to, say, the first background.
Okay.
Like I'll make it work. But if we start doing multiple versions for just saying a session thing or a session or conference, we'll never get any of the other ones done.
Correct. Okay, so which one do we like? Let's choose it because Emerson is waiting for this to create all the tickets.
I will go with the first one and also agree to Ian said, put the date in that dark circle and then give the dark circle some meaningful reason to be there.
Okay, Majid, any feedback on this? Which one is your favorite?
Well, I prefer this version.
Which one? 1, 2, 3. Which one?
2. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that 2 has some more little details of the more yellow, which I can honestly apply over here also to give it a little bit more color. So
yeah,
maybe a combination between the 2.
John is gone, I believe. John, are you there?
I think 2
Yeah,
is
I'm here.
colorful.
What is it, Majid?
I think 2 is colorful and it's not so many color in this picture.
Yeah.
Can you go down to the bottom one?
They're yellow.
Okay. So Ryan, let's make John.
Can you go down to the
which
bottom
is your
one real
preference?
quick again?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts about this. Not my area of expertise per se. All I'm thinking of is if I'm scrolling through Twitter, which one is going to catch my eye?
The blue
Right.
one.
And that was my thought was blue, but Ryan said no.
That's
That's why it's not my
Well, especially
area
if you
of
have it on
expertise.
dark mode, which everyone does mostly.
Oh, you think so? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine then.
Yeah, so that was my thought too, John. Like this will not catch my eye. So, John, Ryan, you like number one. I always like to support, personally, biasly, support if you like something and we are not so formally fixing anything. Can we make number one more colorful? It's too bland in my book.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We'll do a combo between 1 and 2. Take some of these little yellow circles, apply it over.
And add the third color.
The subtext will be yellow here.
Yeah, it's too bland. So
and then this somehow this date for conference time will be applied somewhere around here.
okay, so is it possible for you to work on it and maybe provide a version of it via the ticket by Wednesday? Once that is done, you can go, just make it more, it's just too bland in my book. Make it much more fun and then push it. And on Wednesday, we will review it offline. And then once it's done, Emerson can use it to create all the tickets, and we move forward. That's it.
I mean, he doesn't really need it to create the tickets in any way. He can refer back to the old tickets because it's still structured just with different backgrounds.
I know, but it's the first time he's doing it and he wants to see how things are going to look. Is that, he's doing his own thing on his own mindset, and we will support him, right? Whatever he wants to do, he wants to do it. He just needs the visual for some reason.
Why does he need this for?
Because he's going to be creating all the tickets for the yearly social media, and he wants to see the tickets, the tickets will have the information. So he will say, these will go in the Twitter and the Hootsuite, and this is going to go in the tickets. Do you see what I mean? So he needs to give direction of what's going on.
We're overdoing it because it's the same messaging for all of it from last year. We're doing
I know.
reminders of meetings. So
yeah, I think he's going to find it super easy. Once he creates one, you will tell him, this is the only thing I need, and he will be happily pleased that it's not as hard. I explained to him, we used 45 minutes to do this, and I explained to him, but he has not worked with you closely.
I use like 7 hours.
I know. But he will work directly with you, and then he will notice how easy it is because you have been doing it before to work with you, right? This is going to be the first.
I'm the one still scheduling it in Hootsuite and everything.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know it's going to be a lot of work. All right. I have to. Go ahead, Emily.
Sorry. Once you have this new design, I will create basically the DevNexus session promotion directly to use this brand new design.
Exactly.
We'll see from there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Ryan. I really like it.
Thanks everyone for the feedback. I think we just decided on something new. We will see it on Wednesday. And then once it's done, assign it to me, Ryan, so that I can be like, oh, okay. And then I pull Emerson and be like, you have what you need, create the tickets. And it's going to be a lot of work, as it's always a lot of work, but he has all the content and he will copy paste, maybe adjust a few words. It's just, he will not start from scratch. He just copy paste, move on. I have to drop. Ryan, you have 7 minutes. Can you go and continue to go through the minutes to the agenda, please?
Sure.
And Jan, if you really want to talk, since you are here about the topic, you could go now to help Ryan with the minutes. There is no other pressing information in here. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jan, did you put something in the tickets?
Sorry?
Did you put something in the
Yeah, above social media in the
okay. Do you want me to give you access or just let you share screen, or where'd you want to start?
I just can go through this point. I added a link for that upcoming conference. So the first point is Open Code Experience 2024 in Mainz, Germany, which is the follow-up of the EclipseCon. Maybe I can add that too. Yeah, I added that. Like this. And there's a sub-conference. Who knows? The EclipseCon has a lot of tracks covering all the Eclipse Foundation topics, some are Java related or IDE related, but most of them now are industry related, automotive industry or something like that. And yeah, they were unhappy with the people still think about Eclipse equals Eclipse IDE. So one sub-conference will be the EclipseCon for the IDE, but the new brand of the conference is called Open Code Experience. And there will be also a sub-conference called Open Code for Java. And the IJAC was requested to help on the program committee for that part of the conference, which should cover, usually the topics like Jakarta, Java SE, and MicroProfile. So this is some kind of heads up, and if somebody thinks there are important topics that should be covered end of the year, then try to contact the organizational team. Maybe I can forward things too, and I try to bring backs from the conference preparation meetings up here or in the community call. Any questions?
Sorry.
Emily?
Oh, okay. So it's basically Eclipse Foundation put aside some money for the conference sponsorship.
Yep.
Is that also direct to this one? Can we say, okay, that we want to give it to Open Code Experience?
Yeah, I think that was the main background, besides some other conferences. But yeah, funding the budget of that Eclipse Projects conference, which is now Open Code Experience, that budget will go there.
I would say, basically put that money towards the Open Code Experience. That's our only basically choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we gave the budget to that sub-budget of the Eclipse Foundation, and they will decide what to do. But I think introducing that budget for the working groups was the idea behind was supporting that conference and maybe some other additional conferences the Eclipse Foundation wants the teams to attend. But of course, it would be good from our side as a working group saying, we want to have that conference supported.
Maybe bring this up in tomorrow's call, because Paul will be on the call. Ask him to clarify. Yeah,
I think that's a good spot to bring it up. Perfect.
Any other questions regarding that?
No. If this does go through and we do sponsor it, please just make sure whenever give me a week or so before or two to make a ticket so we can promote it saying, hey, we're sponsoring this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, and the next point is the Jakarta survey offered us from the MicroProfile side to add some questions. And I had a discussion with Lars Röwekamp from Open Knowledge this weekend. He wrote the white paper for MicroProfile. And he said, from his perspective, for the customers, having semantic versioning supported is very important. And we were thinking about brainstorming how we can verify or give customers or users a chance to mark or underline that as a request to the working group. And then I was coming back to, yeah, we have that Jakarta survey. Maybe that's important for Jakarta too. And I would like to add a question regarding semantic word versioning importance. Something like is very important, unsure, or not important, something like that. But I tried to get right access to that document, and that was still not given. So I cannot add anything at the moment. I requested it again with a comment. Yeah, hopefully I will get feedback and can add that question.
Yeah, by the way, I need to drop in a minute. I say this quickly. I was off for like a few days last week. I found out basically they decided actually it's too late to add anything. So even the kind of the question I put in was rejected. So they said that there's another survey probably in June time. And then that will be more freedom to add more technical questions. But anyway, yeah, you can, so I do not know, yeah, you can request the, basically, I think Shabdam is the one organized this survey, but at the moment in time, they don't really want anybody to edit it. If
Okay.
like, yeah, so you can drop for her.
The time has passed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right.
yeah. So that's pretty much final, unfortunately.
Thanks for that info, Emily.
Okay, no problem.
All right, we're at the end of the hour. Thanks, Jan. And everyone have a lovely day.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.